Thanks for watching our video today. We're going to be talking about custom recurring orders and how can that really help you maximize customer lifetime value. But before we do that, let's give a little bit of context. So with your Be Loyal solution, you can manage two types of programs. One is subscriptions and the other one is recurring orders. And subscriptions, think of that as a prepaid or a recurring billing subscription where you have a member that because of their payment, they're a member for a certain period of time. And during that time, they have access to special benefits. It could be special promotions or loyalty or access. It's just having access to those benefits. And the other one, which is recurring orders, it's about customers that actually have a standing order that you're gonna either ship or pick up, or maybe it's access to a standing order of services. And we're going to be covering today how the customer can actually customize that order online, helping you maximize that customer lifetime value. So why is this important? Well, because with custom recurring orders, you first can engage members at any time during the day online. They can just log into your website and customize their order, which makes it really easy for them, and it's a great way to keep them engaged with your brand. Because by allowing them to customize their order, they can really up the quantity of the products that they want to receive for any special reason. They can add other ancillary products as well, helping you increase the average ticket. You can also, with the Be Loyal web snippets, set up minimum quantities or purchase amounts, which ensures profitability for your program, because there are probably some minimum set of products that you need to provide to do that in a profitable way. And last but not least, you can reduce the cost of operations of these custom recurring orders by letting the customer really self-service online and allowing your staff to focus on other responsibilities. And with that, we're going to give you a quick demo. We're going to use, these can be used across many industries. You can use these, for example, in the wine industry for the wine clubs, pet industry for recurring pet food orders, health and wellness industry for supplements or vitamins. So you can think in regardless of which industry you're in, what part of your business could become a recurring order type of program. But today for the demo, we're going to be talking about a winery and just showing how a winery could run this type of program. We're going to set up a little bit of the back end of what you do to set it up, and then show you the customer experience online. So with that, we're going to start with the back end. We have this concept, as I mentioned, that is called the Be Loyal web snippets. And what you can do here is very easily, within a web snippet, you can actually decide to enable product preferences or disable product preferences. So if you decide to enable product preferences so that the customer can customize their orders, the other two things that you need to do is select the curated products that you want to offer. And here you will give the customer, what's the selection of products that they can choose from based on, what your inventory is, which products you want to move, and, how much they can buy. So in this case, the winery that we're showing as a demo has 4 different varietals that they want to offer. And they want to, if you decide as a consumer to not customize your order, you don't have to. It's an option that you have, but it's not a requirement. So if you don't do anything, you'll receive the default values, which is these 3 bottles of the Malbec and 3 of the Cabernet. But you can customize and add other varietals like this Pinot Noir and this Merlot. And then the quantities that the customer can choose from can be either an open quantity. If you have enough inventory, just let the customer choose whatever they want. If you have limited inventory, or you want to offer that in multiples of certain quantities, which optimizes maybe your packaging, then you could do that by setting these lists. For example, in this case, either no products, 3, 6, or 12 bottles are the options that you want to offer the customer. So that's in regards to which products and quantities you want to offer the customer to select from. And then the second one, as we mentioned, is setting up if you have a minimum requirement of a minimum dollar amount that this needs to represent, or a minimum quantity of products that the customer needs to order. So in this case, they need to order a minimum of 6 bottles for this to be a valid membership. So that's the only thing that you need to do on the back end. It's fairly simple. And then we're going to go and show you what's the experience on the front end for the customer. So we're going to go here to this website, and we're going to have the customer just navigate to that club section. This example, this is a winery that has a couple of clubs to offer from. The Collectors Club is the one where the customer can actually customize their order. And I'm going to simply click here to join that club and customize my order. So this will surface within your website what we call a web snippet. And this allows you to actually create a new membership or update an existing membership. Or it also allows you to buy a gift membership. Again, another great way to increase your revenues and make ambassadors out of these customers that you already have. So it's a simple wizard that takes you through the steps. The first step is to be able to capture my contact information. In this case, I'm already a customer. My information is already there. So if your information is already saved in the company, it'll be available to you to update if you need to. I can select to either ship by selecting one of the addresses that I have, or I can select to pick up. If I select to pick up, I can select to pick up and what's the store that is more convenient for me. So for example, I'm going to select to pick up in this store, which is the one that is closest to my house. And then the next step is here where you actually can customize your order. So again, you can see here that the products are there available. The default quantities are showing here. This is what the winemaker has selected, or what you want to do if the customer does not customize their order. But I can change any of these quantities. These ones I can change to, other amounts. This one, it's one of those drop-down tables where I have certain values that I can choose from. So I'm going to choose 6 bottles here. And to complete that, I'm going to choose another one here. And I'm going to choose another 6 bottles here, so that I can have a total of 2 cases that is going to be sent to me. Next, I can choose to use one of my stored payment methods if I already have one, or I can, add a new credit card, which will be stored securely in a PCI compliant fashion, so that that can be used for my recurring orders or my standing orders. And finally, that's the last step. I have completed the process, and I have now not only joined this club, but I have also customized my order. Again, if I change my mind and I want to change the quantities or the varietals, I can do this as many times as needed before the orders are created, so that I have, as a consumer, total control in regards to what products and what quantities I want to receive. And just the last piece would be to go back now into the back end to look at this customer. We're going to look at the club memberships that the customer may have already. So we can see now that his membership to the Gus Collectors Club has been added. And if we open that membership, we can clearly see that the customer has now been selected with a Visa card. They are going to be a pickup customer at the store that they selected online. And this is the custom preferences that they had for the recurring order. So very easy. And in the future, when you're ready to create all of these orders in batch, an order for this customer will be created specifically with these quantities and products. Very easy, very friendly for the consumer, very low overhead for the staff. Just a great way to maximize your customer lifetime value. Hopefully this is useful for you. If you have any questions, please don't hesitate to contact us. Thank you.